California weather at its best. MLB The Show welcomes you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Torres.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Peterson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That ball's foul.
Just underway here in Southern California. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Luke Voit. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Judge, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And Judge is off and running. And he steps off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Here's Mookie Betts, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He does so many things for this club, but the one category that jumps out to me when you look at all of his stats, he leads the National League in runs scored. When you do that, you're doing some very special things for your team.
So striding in, Corey Seager. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Frazier is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number one.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose, with 19 homers and 48 driven in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Now, before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Well hit to right, but foul. Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Set to deal on 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball well outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped him up. Void in foul ground, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Luis Severino. And he'll try and get his man to 3rd here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to 3rd with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the 3rd baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to 1st. That was very well executed.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Torres carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Frazier stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Russell now 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Barnes playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line but speared on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Line softly toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Urshela.
Digging in, Urshela. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Below the knees, one ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped up. Muncy over to his left. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. Voit over at second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So striding forward now, Corey Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, Betts is on the move. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Right side, but it's well fouled. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Voit moving to his right, and it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Called strike 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Clinton Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Luis Severino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. Ready for another shot now. Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks,
Heidi.
Heidi.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Andujar backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Scorched to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next,
still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Standing in, Russell Martin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and 2. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Frazier moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kershaw now on 1-1. 1-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to slider guy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now
nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Judge on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss, 3-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 3-1, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Striding into the box, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we still have no score. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position
now
here.
Second baseman, Labor Torres.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Torres. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two balls and a strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hits this one hard the other way. Hernandez is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg. And unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
A high fastball is in there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good battle, count remains full. Making him sweat out there, the 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A payoff pitch one more time. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Digging in, Max Muncy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. first offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. So digging in now, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses up and in. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Bellinger's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Torres will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Now playing shortstop, number 25, Gleyber Torres. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing second base, number 26.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing, our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. In now, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Torres scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Russell Martin.
Stepping in, Russell Martin. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Got him. What a play as the side is retired. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brock Stewart will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 48, Brock Stewart.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 away.
The batter.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weekly hit to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Austin Barnes 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The batter,
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs and 46 driven in. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in and knock, and that's exactly what they. But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball tonight.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Los Angeles win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Brock Stewart earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Luis Severino is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the victorious Dodgers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.